Okay, yesterday we talked about vowel sounds, the definition and the types, and we came to know that generally vowels fall into two categories. They are pure and compound vowels. And then we studied that pure vowels are further divided into three categories: front vowels, central vowels, and back vowels. But that was one categorization based on frontness. That is called frontness for vowels. We have three more aspects for vowels, three other categorizations from other aspects. We also have height for vowels, and we have roundness as well as tenseness. Based on frontness, we yesterday studied that some vowels are pronounced in the front part of the mouth, some in the back part of the mouth, and some in the middle. Next, we have height. Based on height, some vowels are pronounced in the higher position of the mouth, some in lower position, some in the middle again. And based on roundness, in some vowels we round our lips. Our lips take a round shape, like O. And some of them, the lips are not round, like E. And some of them, lips are half round, like A, semi-round vowels. Again, three types. And based on tenseness, we have two types: tense vowels and lax vowels. In tense vowels, you tighten the muscles of your mouth. Your muscles are tightened. But in lax vowels, you relax your muscles of the mouth. Your mouth muscles are loose. You loosen the muscles. So we will take the definitions and then the examples. So the next division for vowels is height. Height is a distinctive feature of vowels that is tongue height, based on which there are three types of vowel. In this aspect, we focus on the hair of the tongue in the mouth, according to which we have three types. First, high vowels, which are also called close vowels, another name for that. They are produced with high tongue mouth. When you pronounce them, your tongue is in higher position, such as E sound in the word meat. If you check the E sound, I'll show you a short video, animated video, in which it is pronounced and the mouth is shown from the side view. So you can see that when you pronounce this sound, the tongue goes high. According to frontness, E was front vowel yesterday we studied. That was one aspect. But according to height, it is high vowel. Look at this sound. See? This is the sound. Okay. This is tongue, the red one you can see. And when it moves, you see that this E sound is front vowel, at the same time high vowel. See? I'll repeat the video for you. See, E, the tongue goes high because it is high vowel. Okay, next type according to height is low vowels, which are also called open vowels, another name for that. And they are produced with low tongue and mouth. When you pronounce them, your mouth is in lower position. like a sound. Yesterday we said sheep sound, like cat, fat, bat, mat, etc. According to frontness, this is also front vowel. Yesterday we studied. But according to height, it is low vowel. When you pronounce it, your mouth is in lower position. Again, we will see in the video. Alright, let me find the sound. Yeah, here it is. See, mouth is a lip. The tongue is completely in lower position. I'll repeat. It plays all the videos. All right. See, tongue is completely low. Front, but lower position because that is low vowel. And the third type is between both of them. That is mid vowel. They are produced by placing your tongue neither too high nor too low. Yesterday we studied frontness. In frontness we had front vowels, back vowels, and central vowels. The middle ones were called central vowels. Here the middle ones are called mid vowels. Not very high, not very low. The tongue is in mid position. Such as a sound. Again, we'll come to the video. Okay, here is the example. All right, see? Not too high, not too low. In the middle, that is called mid vowel. That was second categorization of vowel sounds based on height. Third categorization is roundness, as I told you before. Another distinctive feature of vowels is roundness. That is whether your lips are rounded when you pronounce the vowel, or half rounded, or not rounded at all. So again, three categories. First, rounded vowels. They are produced by rounding the lips, such as oo sound and o sound. If you see in both these sounds, my lips are rounded. Oo and o sound. Second, semi-rounded vowels. It means your lips are rounded but partially, not completely. So they are produced by rounding the lips partially, such as ah, ah. I a little bit round my lips. And third, unrounded vowels. They are produced without rounding the lips. The lips are not rounded at all, such as E sound, E, and ah sound. Lips are not rounded at all. And finally, tenseness, as I told you before. Tenseness shows if a vowel is produced with high or low tension of muscles in mouth. Tension here means tightening or loosening the muscles. As a verb, tense means to tighten your muscles. So, first, tense vowels. They are produced with high degree of tension. Tension means the tightening of the muscles, such as E. When you pronounce it, you tighten your muscles a little bit more, with a little bit more energy. Lax vowels, they are produced with less tension, such as eh. Like yesterday we said alif zir eh, like in the word met. To know the difference better, I'll give you an example. Suppose you are very sick. You cannot, you are lying in your bed and you cannot sit and not talk properly. Or suppose you are very sleepy. If you pronounce these two sounds, you will know the difference. E will be a little bit difficult for you, but E will be easier for you. That's why when people sigh in sickness, when they are ill, they say but they don't say E. So that is the fourth categorization, tenseness. We had one or two examples for each. Now the all sounds, vowel sounds we studied yesterday, all pure vowels. We gather them in one chart in which all four categorizations are available. On the left side we have height, on the top side we have frontness, on the left side we have roundness, and on the left top and bottom we have tenseness and laxness. See, E, the short and long, E in E and A. These three are high vowels according to height. And according to frontness, they are front vowels. But according to tenseness, the first two, the upper one, those which are above the line, they are tense vowels. And the lower one is lax vowel. And they are unrounded. This area is all unrounded. And mid vowels according to height. We do not have tense. We just have one, and that is A. And that is also front vowel. So a vowel which is both front and mid vowel, that is the only sound A, which is lax and also unrounded. And low vowels, again we have one front vowel which is lax, and that is A sound. So we have only one front low vowel, and that is lax sound A, and also unrounded. And central vowels, we studied yesterday, we have three central vowels, and all three of them are mid vowels. A, and A. All these three sounds are central according to frontness, and mid according to height. One of them is tense vowel and the other two A and they are lax. And finally we come to back vowels. In back vowels, the first area is high vowels, oo, and o, in which two of them are tense, oo, and the lower one, o, that is lax. But all three are round vowels because your lips are rounded. And the next one is mid vowel, the second or the mid column. Here, row. O sound, O, like in Pashto Ugudwao, O, like Zor, Lor, O sound. This is also back vowel, but this is mid back. The other two are high back. This is mid. The tongue is in mid position. And it is lax, not tense, but also rounded. O, the lips are rounded. And then we come to low back vowels. We have three low back vowels. And all three are tense. None of them is, all three are lax. None of them is tense. Two of them are semi-rounded, one is unrounded. A and A. These are semi-rounded, half-rounded. And they are back vowels, at the same time lax. And A, this is also back vowel and at the same time lax, but this is unrounded. A. The lips are not rounded. Actually, one thing else, we will again study later in the vowel sounds. Sometimes this symbol shows roundness for us. If we compare these last three lines, look at this sound. The left side of the symbol shows the shape of our mouth. This is completely rounded. Oh, so the shape is also completely rounded. The other two are semi-rounded, like upside down small e. So the shape is half rounded. And look at the last one, the right side is completely straight, which is unrounded. Because the shape is also, the right side is straight. So sometimes this right side of the symbol shows the roundness of the vowel. And yesterday we studied short and long vowels. One thing I forgot to tell you yesterday, that all long vowels in written form, they have like a colon in front of them. If you see two dots, like a colon. This is the sign for a long vowel. Short vowels don't have these signs, but long vowels have. So that we know the difference in written form. And sometimes you see two shapes that are, two symbols that are similar. Like this one and this one. Both are like small I. But one is without colon, that is short. One is with colon, that is long. So E and E. It means the direction of mouth is the same. The place of articulation is the same. But one is short, one is long. Similarly, in back vowel, if you compare these two sounds, like this upside down small a and ah, or if you compare like u, oo and oo, same shape, same place of articulation, one is short, the other is long. Okay, these were categorizations of vowels. If you have any question, you can ask.
What is the name of this column for non-vowel?
Sorry? Yeah. Well, I don't know any other name. We can call it colon, but the exact shape is like a small triangle. One is facing down and the other facing upside. So we can call it colon, but the exact shape is like small triangle. If we zoom them, we will see better. See, they're like small triangles. Okay. Any question? Okay, shall we start consonant or enough for today? Okay, we'll start. The types need a little bit explanation. We'll come to that, no problem. Next, we have consonant sounds. Yesterday, we said that in vowel sound, tongue is in the air and the air flows freely, no blockage of air. And the tongue does not touch any part of the mouth, nor do other pronunciation organs like lips, teeth touch each other. But vowel, a consonant is the opposite. A consonant sound is a speech sound which is pronounced by partially or completely closing the vocal tract. The airway is blocked either completely or partially according to types we will study inshallah. Articulation by place and articulation by manner we will study inshallah that. Such as v. Now here the air is partially blocked, but b, completely blocked. Yeah, the air is partially blocked. N, air is blocked in the mouth but comes from the nose because that's a nasal sound, etc. Okay, now we come to types of consonant. Consonant sounds fall into two categories, voiced and voiceless. Ragiz or berag. Now here, one big misconception or misunderstanding has to be removed, that mostly many times people in Pashto Dari translate vowel as sadadar or ragiz and consonant as besada, which is a wrong translation. They are misnomers for these terms. Vowels, all of them are voiced. Vowel tool ragiz di. Consonant has two types, voiced and voiceless. Because half of them are sadadar. In fact, more of them are sadadar. We have 25 consonants, 15 of them are voiced. Just 10 of them are voiceless. How we will come to that, inshallah. So the first step is called vocalized consonant or voiced consonant or hard consonant. All these three names are given to these: voiced consonant or vocalized or hard consonant. A voiced sound is pronounced with vibration of the vocal cords. Here in the picture you can see this area, we have here vocal cords. This area, you see, this rounded portion you can touch in your throat, this knot. This is called, this whole area is called vocal cavity, technically. But in daily speech we call it voice box. It is called voice box. The voice comes from this area. If this is damaged, then people cannot talk loudly. And in the middle of this knot, you see like a line, like lips, this area. It opens if you pronounce a voiced sound. It becomes like this, it opens when you pronounce a voiced sound. That's why it is called voiced consonant, because the voice box opens and voice comes out of that area called vocal cavity. And they are also called vocalized sounds because these two chords you see, they are vibrated when you pronounce these sounds. And they are 15 in number, voiced consonants. They are B, D, G, and V, and Z, J, J, and N, and O, R, W, and Y. How many do you have? 3 and 7 and 7, 14. One is left. Which one? The sound. The sound. These are vocalized consonants. On the other hand, we have non-vocalized or soft consonants or voiceless consonants. They are non-vocalized or voiceless consonants. A voiceless consonant sound is pronounced without vibration of the vocal cords. The vocal cords do not vibrate and the voice box does not open. The shape of the voice box is like this. It is closed. It does not open. When it does not open, the vocal cords do not vibrate. No vibration. That's why they are called non-vocalized. Vocal cords do not take part in these sounds. And they are also called voiceless because voice does not come out of the voice box. And they are pronounced softly, so they are also called soft consonants. While the other ones are called hard consonants because they are pronounced a bit hard. Now we have 10 non-vocalized or voiceless consonants. They are P, T, K, sound, sound, S, sound, and Sh, sound like shin, and Ch, sound like che, and Th, sound like th, and H, sound like he, and H, sound like he. All these are voiceless consonant sounds. When you pronounce them, you do not, use your voice. See, when I pronounce, you will feel as if I'm whispering. Like a put khabar see? No voice. But here, b, d, g, v, z, j. You hear my voice. Voice comes out. Another experiment we can do is, as I told you, that they are pronounced with vibration of the vocal cords, and these are pronounced without vibration. You will check one in both. If you all touch your this voice box with your two fingers slightly, if you touch them, and then pronounce after me. Touch your throat, this area with your these two fingers like this, and repeat after me. Voiceless, repeat. Shh, shh. You feel nothing. Now repeat. Zzz, zzz. You feel vibration. Like mobile phone is on vibration mode. But here, silent mode, no vibration. So we here proved that we have two types of consonants, 15 voiced and 10 voiceless. So we cannot say that all consonants are called ghagiz or sadagar. This is wrong translation for consonant. Just call it consonant in Pashto also, because some terms do not have similar words in other languages. We use the same word for that rather than using wrong translation. These were types of consonant. Now, if you notice one thing else, later we will study inshallah tomorrow, articulation by place and by manner. According to articulation by place, we have pairs of these sounds, one in vocalized category, one in non-vocalized. See, I have written in front of each other. B and P are pronounced exactly bilabials from the same place of articulation. But one is vocalized, one is non-vocalized. D and T, same place of articulation. G and K, same place of articulation. V and F, same place of articulation. Z and S, same. J and Sh, same place of articulation. J and Ch, same. And The and Th, same place of articulation. But H and H, both of them are non-vocalized. Where is the vocalized? Vocalized is R sound, which we don't have in English. Alright, that was general categorization of consonant sounds. Next we will inshallah study articulation by place and by manner. Up to here, you have any question, you can ask.
Sir, what is the correct pronunciation of the last non-vocalized sound?
Not this one?
Yes.
It is he sound. In English, originally we do not have any word with this sound. We have some German words that are used in English. We will study inshallah, like loch, like shach, like dreich. We have some German words where CH and GH gives he sound.
Sir, do we use these German words in English?
Of course, they are used in English. That's why we have mentioned the sound here. They are available in dictionaries.
Again, there are some words that we have in personal language that this pronunciation with H.
Yeah. Yeah, here, these sounds I have written for you. I'll also write the Pashto ones for you. Some are exactly the same, some are almost the same, similar. We'll see the difference then inshallah later. This sound is exactly like mim sound. This is exactly like noon sound. This is when noon comes before gaf or kaf, like rang or bang, this sound. This is exactly like lam. This is almost like re, not exactly. We pronounce re with vibration of the tongue and with the front part of the tongue, like r, r. But when you pronounce r, tongue twists backward in no vibration, like this. R, r. The tongue twists backward. We'll see the video inshallah. And it is exactly like wow, and this is exactly like ye. This is exactly like be. This is exactly like, not exactly, sorry, almost like dal. Because in Pashto or Urdu, in Urdu they write like this. When you pronounce dal, you pronounce it with the tongue tip going backward, like d, like dode. But in English, the tip of tongue touches the hard palate behind the front upper teeth, which has a big role on the accent. Similarly, here, this voiceless. it is almost like te, not exactly. Because again in Pashto te or in Urdu te, the tongue goes backwards, like p. But in English, the tip of tongue touches the hard palate behind the front upper teeth. T, t. And it has big role on the accent. For example, if you pronounce according to English place of articulation, tomato, tomato. But if you pronounce like Pashto, tomato, it doesn't look like English then, or in Urdu. And this sound is exactly like Gaf. This sound we don't have in Pashto in Dari. In Persian we have in Irani language. They write like Fe with 3 dots on the top. The lower lip touches the front upper teeth. V, v. In Pashto, Dari, Urdu we don't have this sound. Many people are mistaken when they write their name in English like Javed or Naveed. They use V letter, which is incorrect. It has to be like this with W, and it has to be with W as well, not with V, because these words are originally Arabic, and in Arabic we don't have V sound, nor in Pashto, Dari or Urdu. This is exactly like Z. This is exactly like J, this Jim, and this like Dal, not Dal, again mispronounced. Like people say this, that. It is this, that. But remember, what I mean here is Arabic Dal. You know the Tajweed, place of articulation, Makharij. In Pashto, we pronounce Dal, Zay, Dwat, and Zui. All of them we pronounce the same in Pashto, Dari, in Urdu. But according to Arabic, the tongue touches the front upper teeth. And this one is exactly like Pe. This one almost, I told you, this is Kaf. This is Fe sound. And this one is Sin sound. This one is Shin sound. And this one is Che sound. And this one again, Arabic Th. Th, Arabic Th. Again in Pashto we pronounce Fe, Sin, and Swad the same. But according to Arabic, the tip of tongue touches the front upper teeth. Same place. One is vocalized, one is non-vocalized. And this one is He, and this one is He.
What is the correct way for writing the?
You mean T-H-E?
Last. Yes.
Zal, like Arabic Zal. The.
So how can you write the symbol?
Okay, the symbol. Right like this. And here like a cross.
Most concerned when we want to pluralize a noun, and at the end of this we mostly use the letter S. And sometimes we pronounce it as se, and sometimes as se. I think the reason is that before S, if there is voice sound, we pronounce it as se, and there is a voiceless sound before this, we pronounce it as se.
Exactly.
Is that the reason?
That's the reason. We will inshallah study when we come to letter S. The addition of S. We have a chart here, inshallah, we'll study. When you add S to the end of a vocalized sound, voiced consonant, except these ones, these three, Z, J, and J, without these three, if there is any other vocalized consonant and you add S, you pronounce S like Z, like Z. Because at the end of noun or verb you have vocalized, and this is also vocalized. And if at the end of a word there is a voiceless consonant, non-vocalized, except these three, without these three, any other voiceless consonant, then when you add S, S is pronounced S, because the ending sound is non-vocalized, and S is also pronounced voiceless. S. These three and these three, together 6. Z, sh, and s, j, sh, j, and ch. These 6 sounds, they take es, and the es is pronounced is, like dishes, bridges, buses, etc. And as for the vowel sounds are concerned, Vowel, all of them are vocalized. So sometimes at the end of vowel we add S and sometimes ES. If at the end of a word there is vowel, sometimes we add S, sometimes ES. Both S and ES are pronounced Z with vowels. Like go, goes. Or for example, fly, flies. ES is also pronounced like Z. Or only S, like solo, solos. In fact, ED also belongs to voiced and voiceless. We'll study inshallah later.
They have two sounds, three sounds, I think.
D and ud. Yeah. Here also three and there also three. Any other question? We're getting late for prayer. We better move.